What God cannot do does not exist. What our God cannot do does not exist. My name is Queen. I am testifying from Paris, France. God is good. My testimonies are much. I had fibroid. I've been feeling this pain since 2018. I went to the hospital back in Nigeria. The doctor told me, you have fibroid and it's around your cervix. It's very close to your cervix. You need to get pregnant this year. Like, you need to get pregnant soon so that at least you keep something there. The fibroid will know, oh, there's a baby occupying this place. I said, okay. When I joined this platform, I know there's nothing impossible for God to do. Papa, I remember one of the mercy prayer in November. Papa said, if I be a man of God, kneel down and ask God for one thing you want him to do. I knelt down. I said, God, I don't want to see my December period. I want to be pregnant. Jesus did it again. I got pregnant. The first ultrasound I went to, when I missed my period, the first ultrasound I went to, the doctor, the white doctor, be like, there is fibroid. You have fibroid. He had to draw it around my cervix. He said, naturally, it's not supposed to be possible for me to take in. He drew it. He said, wow. He said, okay, but the good thing is that the fibroid is not in the womb, but it's around my cervix. But I'm pregnant. He said, okay, so we have to monitor. First month, second month, everything was perfect. Nothing happened. Then this one now is now the highlight. At the 8th month, the devil struck. My doctor told me to go for the last echography. When I went for the last echography, my husband, the woman that was doing it was checking. She was talking to my husband. I don't understand French. She was checking. Told my husband some things. I asked him, babe, hope there is no problem. He said, no, nothing. I just said I need to do more exercise. I said, okay. We were going. She called us back to check again. After she finished checking, she told my husband that when we get the result, I have to send it to my hospital fast. I have to send it to my doctor to check it. There's something. So I asked my husband, I said, babe, what is it? He said, nothing. That I just need to do more exercise, I've been so lazy with not doing exercises. I said, okay. Not knowing that there is a bad report on ground now. The devil has brought up its ugly head. But it did not happen the way the devil wanted it to. What I know is that after my husband got the result the second day, he was always disturbing me. Baby, send this result to your doctor. Immediately I sent it. It was not up to 2 hours. I received a call from the hospital. They speak English with me because they know I don't speak French. He said, hello, Madam Queen. Please, you need to come to the hospital. We've scheduled an appointment for you. You need to get to the hospital the next day. I said, okay. The next day when we got to the hospital, before we came down from the car, he placed his hand on my tummy. I said, what God cannot do does not exist. He said it 3 times. When we got there, they took us to an emergency ward. They started checking. 2 doctors. They started checking my tummy. The doctor, after like 15-20 minutes, he was supposed to say, I can't find anything. Then I looked at my husband. Were they supposed to find something? He said, what God cannot do does not exist. He just raised up his hand and said, what God cannot do does not exist. He said, yes. When we went for the last echography, the doctor, which is an elderly woman, which has been in that profession for long, which knows what she was saying, said she saw an anomaly in the baby's brain and there is a crack in the baby's skull. And apart from that, the baby's heart is not beating well. It's beat and it stopped. It's beat and it stopped. I said, Jesus. Those doctors said, madam, yes, but this report we are seeing, there is nothing. The baby is beating. Even with the baby, she showed me on the screen, the baby is even sucking her fingers. I said, Jesus. My husband said, what God cannot do. He said, I've been praying every midnight since that report. I've been praying since that woman told me, because I know if I tell you, you are close to your delivery. I don't want to have complications. I don't want you to have hypertension. I said, Jesus. I gave birth smoothly, naturally. My birth was so smooth. Before baby came out, they were checking out to see anything. Nothing. She's LD. Ever since. Papa, thank you. Thank you for the everyday prayers. Me now, before anybody calls me now, Queen, there's something wrong with me, I'll say, what God cannot do does not exist. Please join this platform. Everybody, my sisters, my family, you must join. My dad bought a new TV in the house. He sent me the message. I said, Dad, that's a good one. Congratulations. He said, what God cannot do does not exist. Everybody, it's like a slang in the house now, because before anybody say anything, that's the next thing I'm saying. Thank you, Papa. Thank you, Mommy Eno. Thank you, Pastor Oguru. Thank you, Pastor Oke. Thank you, my fellow Nsppdian. Miracle no dey tire Jesus, so he dey work. God bless you all.